Welcome back to Six Survival Diaries. As you all know, it's Velvet, and this episode will be referred to as His Underwear Told Me Everything I Needed to Know. Have you ever seen something so small that it instantly changed the way you looked at a person? Not a crime, not a major red flag, not even a lie, just one tiny detail that made you think, nah, I can't do this. This happened years ago when I was talking to a guy who, on paper, seemed to have everything together. Good job, nice house, could hold a conversation, no obvious red flags. For weeks, everything seemed normal. And eventually, I agreed to spend an evening at his place. Now, before anybody jumps into the comments, yes, I liked him. Yes, I thought there was potential. And no, I had absolutely no idea what I was about to witness. So I get to his house. Everything looks good. The place is clean. He's charming. We're talking, laughing, watching TV. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, maybe this one isn't a complete waste of time. Toronto dating will have you celebrating the bare minimum, so my expectations were already hanging by a thread. Everything is going smoothly. Then he says he's going to jump in the shower. No big deal. He stands up wearing house shorts. You know the shorts, the ones every guy owns. The shorts that have survived multiple governments, several recessions, and somehow still refuse to retire. So he gets up, turns around, drops the shorts, and friends, I froze. Because underneath those shorts was a pair of boxers that looked like they'd lost a fight with a lawnmower. And I don't mean one hole. Everybody gets one random hole eventually. I'm reasonable. These things, these things were on life support. Multiple holes, front, side, every direction I looked, there was another opening. At one point, I wasn't even sure what part of the underwear was still doing the job of being underwear. I swear, those boxers qualified as open concept housing, and my brain could not make it make sense. Sir, you invited somebody over. You knew I was coming. You planned this, and these were the boxers that made the final roster? These won? Out of everything you own? The confidence honestly impressed me because I could never. Immediately, my brain started asking questions. If the underwear looks like this, what do the socks look like? What does the linen closet look like? Is there a towel in this house being held together by faith alone? You know, when one thing unlocks 100 other concerns, that was me. The boxers became an investigation, a documentary, a full police inquiry. Then came the worst part. He acted completely normal, like this situation wasn't happening, like I wasn't witnessing textile neglect at historic levels. He just walked toward the bathroom completely unbothered. Meanwhile, I'm sitting on the couch looking like I've seen a ghost. And that's when I realized something. The attraction was gone. Not reduced, not weakened, gone. Vanished, evaporated. The interest left my body so fast it probably broke a speed limit. And immediately, I started planning my exit. Now, I couldn't exactly say, listen, I'm leaving because your underwear looks like it survived a natural disaster. So I did what people have been doing in awkward situations since the beginning of time. I lied a little. Suddenly, I developed a mysterious illness. Very tragic, very unfortunate. I put on the performance of my life. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. I think I'm starting to feel really sick. Oscar worthy. Give me a trophy. Send me to Hollywood because I sold it. He comes out of the shower concerned, asking if I'm okay. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there acting like my body is shutting down when really my attraction had already passed away 20 minutes earlier. Within the hour, I was gone, back in my car, driving home, free, safe, emotionally recovering, and the whole ride home, I kept laughing because the situation was so ridiculous. Now, before anybody comes for me, no, this wasn't about money. It wasn't about designer clothes. And it wasn't really about the underwear. It was what it represented. Because sometimes one tiny detail tells you everything you need to know about somebody's standards. And for me, those boxers delivered a message loud and clear, a message I could never unsee. To this day, whenever somebody says, "Don't judge a book by its cover," I agree. But sometimes the cover is missing several large pieces, and that's information. And if you have a story you'd like to share, you can always send it to the email in the description. Names, details, and identities can others be changed to keep everything completely anonymous. Because sometimes the stories people carry silently are the ones people need to hear the most. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you can stay connected for all future stories. With episode 15, I Should Have Stayed Home. This date was immediate regret, releasing June 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Real stories, real survival, real people.